Hi, my name's Teresa. As you can tell, we're in for some belly dancing today. On behalf of Melton City Council Learning Directory, I'll be running through a basic beginners class with you. Starting off with our basic stance, we're going to put our feet directly under our hips, soften the knees so they're a bit bouncy, and we're going to hold our frame upright. With belly dancing, it straightens your posture. It also works every muscle in your body, so don't worry if you start to feel it. You're going to learn what you've forgotten about. So, bending the knees, we drive with our legs, and we're going to drive our hips with our legs today, and we're going to do some O's. So starting off, going around your feet, draw an O. Move those legs. Should feel up the lower back opening up. And control the hips in a nice circle around your feet. Holding your hands up gives you a bit of a frame. If you've done my classes before and you're a bit more advanced, as you come forward, zip up and pull your pelvis in just to tone those abs a bit more. Pull up, relax, pull up, relax. Pull up, relax, and again. That's it. Get ready, we're going to change directions and go to the left now. So stop and let's go basic O's to the left, driving with our legs. Don't forget, keep your body upright and let your legs do the work. There we go. Make sure you're drawing a nice big O around your feet. And again, people who've done my class before, zip up as you come forward. Pull it in. That's it. And again, zip it up, relax. That's it. You should be feeling it. Your lower back warming up now, your legs are warming up. We're taking it nice and slow. On the side view, you can see a full rotation of the hips. Zip it up, relax. Zip it up, relax. And bring it round. Change direction, back to the right. For 4, and now back to the left for 4. 3 and 4. And again, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Left, 1, 2, 3 and 4. One more, 1, 2, 3, 4 and left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stopping. Now we're going to go to our figure 8. Now figure 8 looks like the infinity sign, or for those of you a bit challenged with that, a number 8 having a snooze. So again, make sure your feet are ready, in the right position, knees are soft. Drive your hips in a sleeping 8. There we go. So an O on one side, crossover, O on the other. Crossover, crossover. These are your figure 8s. If it makes it easier, imagine that you're drawing an 8 in the sand at your feet. Make sure you're sleeping on the side and push your hips back and other side. So right, cross, left, cross, right, cross, left, cross. Right, left, right, left. Don't forget your legs do the work, your hips follow. Let your arms flow like seaweed for those of you who've done my class. That's it, nice and slow, relaxed, controlled, beautiful. You can speed it up if you wish. For those of you who aren't ready for arms, just place them on your hips. Okay, and slow it down, crossing over, beautiful. You might be waking up some of your abs now and your thighs, so don't worry, keep going. Hold your frame. And now we're going to switch back into the O's, what we started with. Stop and O to the right, 3 and 4 and to the left, and 4 and again, to the left. Now we're going to go back to figure 8s, straight in, get the flow. We'll do this 8 times. 6, 7 and 8. Now we're going to isolate the upper body, our rib cage. So hands on hips, lifting up the rib cage, slide to the side, drop it back. So you're going to sink back, side, drop it back, lift it up, bring it up. Again, side, sink, side, lift. Another way to think of it is drying a plate. Dry a plate with your chest. Or, hot guy, not so hot. Slide it across and around. Slide it across and around. Using your ribs to draw an O above your hips. This one tests you a bit. It's like rubbing your head and patting your belly. So lift it up, slide across, sink, slide, up, slide, sink, slide. Take your time on this one. For those of you who've got it, keep it going, change your speed, go a bit faster, make it bigger, challenge yourself. And stopping, we're going to the left. So lift up, slide to the left, sink, slide to the right, lift up, slide, sink, slide, lift, slide, sink, slide, lift. Keep it going. Don't forget, if you need to, dry your plate. Don't do this in the kitchen, but you can pretend to dry a plate. You'll feel your upper back starting to open up now. Just keep breathing, relaxed. And again, for those of you who've done this, you can speed it up, make it smaller, make it bigger. That's it. Change direction, back to the right. For 4, to the left for 4. 3 and 4. Back to our O's on the bottom. Straight in, 3 and 4, 4 8s. 4 O's left. Now 4 rib cage. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Back to the O's. 1, 2, 3, 4 figure 8s. 2, 3 and 4. O's to the left. 2, 3 and 4. Rib cage O's to the left. 2, 3 and 4. Well done. Now we're going to open up our diaphragm, so the hiccup muscle. So hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. What you're doing is opening up your diaphragm and lifting your rib cage and dropping it. Open and drop. Open and drop. Open and drop. It's literally like doing hiccups, so if you just practice that on your diaphragm. So these are called chest lifts. Up and down. Up and down. Opening up the diaphragm. For beginners, keep your hands on your hips. Those of you who've done it before, hands up and keep that working. Open and drop, open and drop, open and drop. Do this for 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Hands on hips. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Back to our O's. We're going to do some hip flicks next. So what you need to do, foot down, wear one high heel. So you can't find your other shoe, so you're limping around. Foot up on the toes, straighten your leg so your hip comes up and drop. Straighten your leg and drop. Straighten the leg and drop. We don't put our heel on the floor, we keep our foot off. As you can see, wearing a high heel. So lift up and down, up and down, up and down. To get the flick motion, we get a bit of attitude. Attitude. Squeeze your butt. So squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Gives us the attitude and the hip flick. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Beginners, rise 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Change legs, so high heel swap. And again, raise up and drop. Raise up and drop. Up, drop, up and drop. Add your attitude, so squeeze the butt. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Beginners, up, down, up, down, up, down, and again. Add your attitude, 1, 2, 3, 4. What we're going to do now is swap between legs. So step, flick, down. Step, flick, and down. Step, flick, and down. Just do it slowly. Get your groove. Don't forget the attitude. So step it up, step it up, step it up, step it up. There we go. Get the attitude. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some attitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to do doubles. With doubles, it's simple. Up, 2, then drop it down. Up, 2, drop it down. 1, 2, step and down. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now we're going to add a bit of bop to it. So get some rhythm. You want to get a bit of bop. So 1, 2, bounce. 1, 2, and bounce. 1, 2, and bounce. So let's go. That's it. Just enjoy the music. Don't forget, you've got one high heel on. Beautiful. We're going to bring it back to one hip. So 1 and down, 1 and down. That's it. 1 and down, 1 and down. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Get a bounce. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now that you've worked up a bit of a sweat, we're going to start with our basic shimmy, the fun one. Feet again straight under the hips, knees are slightly bent upright. To drive a shimmy, we just start rocking the knees. So we rock, get used to it, get control of it. That's it. And as the shimmy builds, your legs go faster and faster and faster. And there's your shimmy. So we'll slow it down. So pump those legs. Just rocking along. Beautiful. Speed it up. Keep control. Go at your pace. Speed it up. If you need help, beginners, real beginners, drive a bus. That seems to help. Drive that bus and you're able to get the shimmy up. Drive the bus. For those who know how to do it, control it. Keep the shimmy up. Keep it up. Want a bit of attitude? Move it across. That's it. Beautiful. Beginners, slow it down. Slow it down. Here we go. Make some noise. And speed it up. Speed it up. That's it. slow it down. Maintain it at a pace where you are working your legs and can control it. Those of you who've done the class before, step it out. Step it out. And step it out. And step it out. Keep it up. And again. And again. Beginners, stay in one spot and slow it down. Keep control. Perfect. Perfect. And just add a bit of a sway. When you've got it, relax into it and just sway. That's it. And that is your shimmy. What we're all about, the coins, the shake and the noise. Keep it going. This will warm you up. You should be feeling it by now. Beautiful. Keep it going. Enjoy the music. Get a bit of attitude. Step it up. Step it out. And step back for those who can. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's it. You should feel it all over now. Feel all your wobbly bits. That's it. And slow it down. And stop. So we're going to do another recap now. We're going to add some arms. To start with the arms, we were doing seaweed earlier. The seaweed is nice and easy. Push both hands at the same time. You imagine you've got shoelaces between your hands and you've got to keep them taut. Okay? So we're pushing and pulling. Pushing and pulling. Just do figure eights with it to get your arms used to it and flowing. Beautiful. Nice and slow. We can raise them up. Keep doing your figure eights. Raise them up. That's it. Bring it down. Raise it up. And bring it down. Beautiful. So what else we're going to do, the favourite is picking the apples. Everybody loves picking the apples. You feel it in your upper arms. All the bingo wings. All right, so picking apples, literally you pick your apples. We'll start off here at this level. Pick your apples. Make sure you grab your apple, pick it. Grab your apple, pick it. Just hold your hands as pretty as you can. That's it. What we're going to do is start up here, pick your apple, bring them down, put them in your basket. Pick your apples, bring them down and put them in your basket. And again, keep it going. You will feel this in your forearms, you will feel it in your upper arms, just keep going. You'll get the nice toned shoulders back, or upper back and arms. Keep it going. Pick those apples, pop them in your basket. Beautiful. Two together if you like. That's it. Put them in, bring them up. Beautiful. Pick the apples, take them up. Pick the apples, put them in your basket, raise them up. Beautiful. That's it, keep it going. We're going to hold our apples out shortly. One more. Beautiful. So take our apples out here and just pick apples, holding your frame. Make sure your hands are the same height as your shoulders, your elbows are soft, and just keep picking your apples. Do your figure O's with your hips, just to see if you can coordinate it all. Keep your body moving. That's it, pick those apples. That's it. You're feeling it, you should feel it about now in your upper arms. Keep going. That's it. Bring it down slowly, slowly, and take them back up. Bring it down, hold them at shoulder height. That's it, beautiful. Don't forget those hips. Bring it down into the basket, raise it up. There we are. Hold it. There we go. Bring it down. All right, give those arms a bit of a shake. You will feel it. You'll feel it in a couple of days. You can think of me then. So what we're going to do now is what I call the barrel of monkeys, or snake arms, the technical terms. Barrel of monkeys is like that. Snake arms goes up and down. Okay, so you're painting the fence one side and painting it down the other if you like. And again, just get the movement. Make sure your thumb covers your palm, just out of respect as well. It's one of the things we do have to teach. Okay. So do your snake arms. You should be feeling it in the shoulders already because of doing the apples. That's a good sign, keep it going. Letting you know that your muscles are alive is one thing. If it hurts, please don't do it. Okay. Don't forget, we can do our figure eights. We can do some O's, whichever you're more comfortable doing while you're weaving your arms. And just keep the snake arms going. That's it. Beautiful. Bring them forward now. That's it. It's the graceful part of the dance. You've got to add your arms, make them look very ornate. Here we are. That's it. Keep it going. Bring them forward. Excellent. All right, we're going to swap it over to seaweed arms again. Figure eights. Some seaweed arms. Raise them up, hold them, take it up, hold it, bring it down, perfect, bring it down, that's the way, bring it up, hold them here, take it up, and bring it down. Alrighty, so that's that for the arms. We're going to do another one for the legs and the hips. For me, I like to call it riding your bicycle backwards. It's actually a hip O, not a hippo, but a hip O. So if you can imagine pedaling backwards like that. And we're going to work one leg, and as you can see, the hip responds. So you don't drop your heel, and your hip responds with your leg straightening and bending. And you draw an O with your hip. Okay, so these are our hippos. We're going to do 10 on this side, and we're going to turn around and we're going to go on the left. And again, lift the heel off the floor and ride your bicycle backwards. That's it. Perfect. Don't forget, use your bones. Don't pull from your hip, it's your leg driving it. All right, straighten the leg, bend the leg, and the hip responds. That's it. So facing front, and we're going to pedal 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So just keep pedaling each hip. 1 rotation each. That's it. Hold your frame if you can. For those who've done my classes before, don't forget, zip up, relax, zip up, relax, zip up and relax. Beginners, just keep focusing on riding a bicycle backwards. That's it. Might feel a bit uncoordinated, but it will get easier the more you do it. That's it. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is going to focus on doing 4 on the right and then 4 on the left. So we'll start here and we'll go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and switch. and 1, 2, 3 and 4. And again, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and change. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And again, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Going back to single ones. So it's right and left. There we go. Pedal it, speed it up, get some control. Beautiful. Get the flow. You'll also notice that your abs are working with it as well. Setting you up for some more dance moves down the track. Like tummy rolls, travelling. This helps to strengthen your pelvic floor as well, which is a wonderful thing for everybody. Puts things back where they should be and helps to tone you inside and out, so it's a really good exercise form. There we go. We're going to recap and we're going to start with our O's. So back to basics, feet under your hips, knees soft. Let's start with our O's. We'll go 4 to the right, 2, 3 and 4, 4 left, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Figure eights, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Rib cage up and around, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Back to eights, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Rib cage O's to the left now, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Figure eights and seaweed arms. That's it. Beautiful. That's it. And again. That's it. Snake arms, barrel of monkeys. That's it. You've got it. Keep it going. Picking your apples now, start at the top. Let's go. Just rock for this one. And go again. That's it. Beautiful. And again. Beautiful, and into our shimmy. Don't forget, work the legs. Okay, into the shimmy. Slow it down. For beginners, make sure you're using your legs correctly. Speed it up. That's it. Those who've done it before, add some shape. Okay, step it up. Step it out. That's it, beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it going. Slow it down. Slow it down. Hold it. There we go, and take it up. Take it up. That's it, drive your bus if you have to. Go again, drive a bus, drive your bus. That's it, beautiful. Shake it up. That's it. And slow it down. Just rock. And slow it down into our hip flicks. Remember, high heel on, raise the hip, and 4 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And pedal your bicycle. Right, left, right, left. That's it. You've got the makings of your own dance now. You can put it together to whatever music you choose later on. That's it, keep it going. Beautiful. And just rock from side to side. Rock. That's it, and shift your weight. The basic rock and shift the weight leads you up to be able to shimmy or do your O's or figure eights and move your weight. So this is just preempting what you can do. So just rock and shift. Rock and shift. Shifting the weight. Think of it like you're doing the twist without the twisting bit. Okay, because when you shimmy, you shift your weight. You can try that, shimmying and shift your weight. You can O and shift. That's it. And you can figure eight and shift. Okay, so that's what the shifting is. So just practice rocking and shifting. Beautiful. That's it. Lastly, to test yourself, we're going to use our abs. This is called the camel. It's one of the funny ones in my class that I teach. I'll go sideways. First of all, hands on hips to start with. The camels walk like that. They're a bit flippy floppy. That's what we're attempting to do. So we start upright, we sink, we run it through our stomach, and we end with what I call a gorilla bum. Very unattractive, but get it? And again. So up, sink, belly and gorilla. Up, sink, belly and gorilla. Again, just keep going. If you need to, use your legs to drive yourself back up again. That's it. Nice and slow. Get the motion. So up, sink, belly and up, sink, belly and gorilla. Up, sink, belly and gorilla. So let it flow once you've got that. Let it flow. Make it a bit tidier. That's it. Bit tidier. That's it. And once you've got it, you can drive it with your legs. So step forward on one leg and you can drive with the leg, run it through the abs and make it look a little bit more glamorous than a gorilla. Okay? And this gets going through the abs, through the lower back, and it's what we call the camel. Okay, let it roll through the abs, roll through the abs, see on the side, rolls and rolls and rolls. There we go. Roll through the abs. There we are. And there you go. Don't forget you need to cool down and warm up and stretch. If you remember in my classes, the stretches I've taught you, make sure you stretch your arms and your legs as well as your abs. Stretch it out because everything's been utilised. So basic stretches, across the body, behind the body, legs, and of course, hang down, get your breath. And thank you very much for participating. Hope you enjoyed it.